Hello and welcome to the new and improved Year of the Pig event. I'm your host Derailious, and with new loot tables as well as gameplay changes, there is a lot to go over today, so without any further ado, let's get started. To begin, you may be asking yourself, what is the Year of the Pig? The Year of the Pig shows up once every 12 Skyblock years and lasts for a full Skyblock year. During this time, you can go to the Year of the Pig shop, which is hosted by Piggy, and you can pick up shiny orbs. Shiny orbs can be purchased from the Year of the Pig shop for 5,000 coins each, and if you would like to buy multiple, you are absolutely able to do so. Once you have one, however, you can then go around the hub and look for a shiny pig. They're pretty obvious, they have the name tag above them, and you can click them with your orb. Once you do that, the orb will be placed down, and the pig will move to a slightly different location. Your job is now to get the pig back to the shiny orb. You can hit it, you can just lead it back by walking behind it, so on and so forth. Once you get it back to its location, the orb will now be glowing like this, and you can click on it for some loot. This loot will include a shiny shard as well as additional drops from a loot table we'll go over later. You might now be asking, what can I get with these shiny shards? Well, you can go over to the Year of the Pig shop, and you can see quite a few items you can pick up. Notably, the shiny rod for 128 shiny shards, which makes shiny pigs run away from you 30% faster, and you also extract 25% extra coins from shiny orbs, which is actually pretty important, as this event is a half-decent money-making method. There's also the pig pet. As you can see, this is a farming pet that gives you speed, potato fortune, and has the base perk Ham-Fisted, in which it increases coin gain from shiny pigs by 20%. You need 64 shiny shards, as well as 32 enchanted raw pork chops. Next, we have the upgrades to the pet. To get it to uncommon, you'll need 32 shiny shards, as well as 16 enchanted raw pork chop. For rare, you'll need 64 shiny shards, as well as 32 enchanted raw pork chop. For epic, you'll need 128 shiny shards and 64 enchanted raw pork chop. And finally, to get it to legendary, you'll need 256 shiny shards and an enchanted cooked pork chop. There's also the Dante's Ring, which costs 128 shiny shards, as well as 1,000,000 coins, and the Art of War, which grants you 5 strength when applied to a weapon, and can only be applied to an item once. This costs 5,000,000 coins, 256 shiny shards, as well as an enchanted cooked pork chop. So basically, you can take the amount of shiny shards, and that tells you exactly how many pigs you'll have to utilize with these shiny orbs. So for the Art of War, you'll need 256 pigs. You might now be asking, how can I make the process of getting these shiny pigs more efficient? Well, there's one major thing you can do. You can get an item with knockback on it and use it to hit the pig. This will cause it to launch pretty far in the direction that you want it to go in, and make the process just a little bit faster. Also make sure if you're doing this that you swap over to your shiny rod if you have it, because you want to get the increased coin gain. As you can see, I got 17,450 coins from this one pig, because I have both the pig pet on and the shiny rod. And as you can see for the pig pet, once you get it to legendary, there's quite a few other bonuses. Notably, it has a higher increased potential coin gain, it grants you potato fortune per shiny pig bestiary tier, and it also increases the base stats of the pet by up to 100% during the Year of the Pig. If you want to purchase one of every single item in the Year of the Pig shop, you will need to use 1,056 shiny orbs on 1,056 shiny pigs. On top of that, there's also a bestiary associated with the shiny pigs, but you only need 400 total kills to max it out. In terms of the revamped shiny pig loot table, there are 4 major types of drops: skill XP, coins, collection items, and rares. The skill XP ranges from 1,000 up to 10,000, and as you can see, the drop rates are relatively high, with 1,000 skill XP being a 19.31% drop rate, and the 10,000 skill XP still being a not bad 1.93% drop rate. For coins, it ranges from 10,000 all the way up to 1,000,000. 10,000 is fairly common, 19.31% again, and 1,000,000 is relatively rare, a 0.24% drop. But if you get lucky, that is quite a few coins. In terms of the collection items, we have enchanted potatoes and enchanted pork, which makes sense. You will need a lot of these in order to pick up all of the items from Year of the Pig. And then we have the rares. Starting off, we have Farming for Dummies. It grants you +1 farming fortune when applied to a hoe, axe, or vacuum, and can be applied up to 5 times. This is a 4.83% drop from the Year of the Pig shiny pigs. Next, we have the potato spreading. You can place it inside of a minion as a minion upgrade, and it will occasionally generate potatoes. This is a 1.45% drop rate. Next, we have Harvesting 6 books, which can be applied to hoes and grant 75 farming fortune. This is a 0.97% drop rate, or around 1 in 100. Enchanted Baked Potatoes can also drop at a 0.48% rate, or around 1 in 200. The Flying Pig pet item can only be applied to a pig pet and grants 40 potato fortune and 20 speed. This is a 0.14% drop rate. Next, we have the Blood God Crest. This is a talisman that drops at a 0.1% rate, or 1 in 1000, and attracts a counter for each mob killed when worn, and you gain +1 strength for each digit on the counter, with a maximum of 7. This item can also be upgraded into the Blood God Sigil. In order to do this, you'll need 64 enchanted baked potatoes, as well as 32 enchanted cooked pork chop. This makes it so that you gain +2 strength for each digit on the counter, and increases the rarity from common to uncommon. Next, we have the Potato Talisman. This gives you +1 speed and makes your potato minions farm 5% faster while you're wearing it on your island. This is a 0.05% drop rate, or 1 in 2000, and it can also be upgraded into the Potato Ring. When you upgrade it into the Potato Ring, you gain +1 speed, so now it gives you a total of +2, and your potato minions farm 10% faster while wearing on your island. In order to do this, you'll need 64 enchanted baked potatoes. While the Year of the Pig is not the most complicated event in the world, it's definitely something that you'll have to grind out quite a bit if you want to fully maximize your potential. In terms of earning stuff like the Blood God Crest and the Potato Talisman, expect to spend a lot of time grinding out the shiny pigs. However, with this guide, you should have everything you need in order to maximize your efficiency. Make sure to get a knockback sword, the shiny rod, as well as the pig pet early in order to increase your rates of coins and make back just a little bit of profit. If you enjoyed this guide, make sure to like and subscribe, use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order, and look to the future, fellas. I'll see you then.